It sounds like it'd be easy to be the son of one of the greatest golfers of all time. Plenty of money growing up, the nicest toys, and unlimited access to a golf course, if that happens to be your passion. And that is indeed Charlie Wood's passion. But like father, like son, for as much success as the young golfer has enjoyed, Charlie has also had his fair share of negative press. And it all started from day one. The same year Charlie was born, his father was having an affair that led to a messy divorce. What followed was a fall from grace as numerous women came forward to claim they'd been with the legendary golfer. Even though Charlie was only one at the time, the repercussions of that can't be ignored. When spoke to an expert in family law, Alan McKenzie of the law firm Aronson McKenzie and Sloan, to get his opinion on Tiger and Elin Nordegren's messy divorce and whether there could be any lasting impact on their kids, he explained, "The effect on the children of public divorces and revelations of infidelity and misconduct should always be considered by parents. When going through obviously difficult and highly emotional circumstances."
You know, it was a sad time in our lives.
There were initial reports of custody arguments over Charlie and his sister Sam, but the two parents eventually settled into a joint custody agreement. In the years since, it appears that Charlie's parents have put their past behind them, with US Weekly reporting that Tiger and Nigran have found a way to successfully co-parent their two kids. That's good news, but it doesn't change the fact that there's another elephant in the room with Charlie. His performance on the golf course, expectations have been sky high for Charlie ever since he picked up a putter. Even his name comes from Charlie Sifford, a golf legend who is friends with Tiger's father, who in turn passed on the love of the game to Tiger himself. There's a lot of pressure on the young man, and it's clear that living up to dad is big on Charlie's mind.
Having a win over him and having something he doesn't, it feels pretty good.
Unfortunately, while he's impressed, plenty of times, his performance hasn't always matched the hype. In April 2024, Charlie failed to advance to a US Open qualifier after finishing 61st out of 74. Then, after qualifying for his first USGA championship in June, Charlie had an underwhelming performance at the US Junior Amateur and left the tournament after another disappointingly low placing. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is that so many people tend to show up to watch the high school sophomore play. ESPN reported that although the junior amateur doesn't usually have the biggest crowds, there were hundreds of spectators tagging along behind Charlie. The Palm Beach Post also reported that during a pre-qualifying round for the Cognizant Classic at Lost Lake Golf Club in the Palm Beaches, fans at the tournament were harassing Charlie as he walked the course. The outlet reported that spectators swarmed around him, asking him to sign autographs and squabbling with course officials who asked fans to move back. It's an ugly side of fandom, and a definite hurdle for someone to have to endure in order to pursue his passion. Golf is hard enough, but when every day is a visual reminder of how many people expect you to live up to your dad, it's gotta be darn near impossible to give your best.